What's cracking? What's going on, y'all?
What's up, everybody?
Yes. Way came in first, and then Stephen White is up in here, and I didn't do any promo, so maybe people will come in, maybe people won't, but we up in here regardless. What up, Smokey?
Hey, what's going on?
You got it. Look at young LC is up in this thing. Doing his sophomore year in college. Animal Instincts was cracking. Look, Mike's Love Life Aquatics is up in this thing. What's cracking, Mike? What's cracking? Yay. Yeah, man. So quite a bit to get into, man. And I ain't gonna be on here long because I just started the first day of school and those kids is back. Like, yo, what's up, Mr. Clark? I'm back. It's the Mac attack. I'm like, man. But to see my freshmen become seniors, like they walking in there in their senior year now, they like you can just tell the difference of how young they first came in to now how they feel
Yeah.
like, man, these cats is all beneath me. Like, yeah, that's what y'all thought about y'all when y'all was out here clowning, like. So I like the way my principal does it, man. He makes coming back to school like a big party, man. He has a DJ, they got like snacks. He rolls out the red carpet, and they all have to walk on the red carpet as the bus drops them off. They walk on the red carpet. Parents drop them off, walk on the red. Parents are
I love
welcome to come
that.
and take pictures. You know what I'm saying? Teachers are mandatory. We have to be outside greeting the kids in, like waving them in, and this, that, and the third. And we have a kid get jumped on the first day.
Oh man,
I don't know. I don't know if the kids was exaggerating or not because I didn't hear nothing about it. So I don't know. Kids be, saying their own thing. See, just finished another aquarium class. He loves it. Yeah, man. So, um, good first day. I like the fact that the principal also doesn't allow any content to be taught very first week. The whole first week, kids need to get acclimated back into the school, get acclimated into the schedule, but most importantly, teachers need to build rapport with their students. So we sit in a round table type discussion in a circle, and teachers need to tell students a little bit about themselves. Try to get to know these students on an individual level as more than just a number, more than just a name. You know what I'm saying? Try to see where these kids coming from, and put a little bit more care into what goes through. You feel me?
that's a really good way to do that. I mean, that builds connections with the
Yeah.
kids, in a way that a lot of people aren't able to do
Right.
naturally,
Right.
especially in that environment with the temperature of things, how everything's been the past few years.
Yeah. And provided the students already gonna be hesitant. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But you have really got to come to them. If you come to them real, they'll come back to you real. You feel me? From what I've
Mhm.
noticed, I let these kids know, a little bit about my life. Like, they know, I had to leave because they know I lost my child. Um, they know that I come from that area. They know that my parents you know, are never going to be able to walk again. Like little, you know what I'm saying? When you
Mm,
start telling them stuff, you know what I'm saying? They do have equal, if not worse, stuff going on in their life.
absolutely.
You have got to build some sort of bond there and trust into that classroom. And a lot of teachers don't like to be that vulnerable. What's up, Guppy Fish? What's cracking? Um, don't like to be that vulnerable. Me, I just figure like if I can dish it out, I'm gonna have to be able to take it. If I'm a,
Absolutely.
if you're gonna tell me something, I need to make sure that not really nothing too crass or crazy, but just the fact that I'm human too, bro.
Yeah, it separates you. It separates that line of teacher versus student
Mhm.
or adult versus kid. It kind of equalizes you in the fact that you're both human beings and you both
Yeah,
have
yeah.
issues and problems that you're gonna have to go through and deal with.
And I even so far as go to say that a teacher that does not care to know you as a person
Hmm.
doesn't care about, you as a person. If they not even right, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Um, it's easy to grade a kid on behavior. It's easy to be like, this kid cussed me out, so I'm not gonna try the best with this kid, or I'm not gonna give him the best grade, or I'm not gonna, help him out. You know what I'm saying? Because this kid
Hmm.
is a jackass towards me. It's easy to say that. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah,
It's harder to teach that kid that really is lashing out at you, because you really got to get behind the psyche of the lash out. It's not just it's probably not even towards you. So
exactly.
for those teachers that do get behind that, what's the root of it all, and stick around there and get that kid to pass that class, that could be like a kid that's gonna like be around you forever. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
would talk about you forever, be 40 years old and be like, man, the teacher that saved my life, the teacher that molded me, the teacher that made me get out, the teacher that kicked me in the butt, the one that lit the fire under me was, Miss Johnson, Mr. Jones, whatever.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I was just gonna say. I mean, I remember even to this day, on only on one hand, a handful of teachers that I can remember that I could honestly say I believe were good teachers. Looking back on it as an adult, from the perspective I have now, because me personally, I mean, I was a smart kid. I was a very intelligent kid. I knew the material that they were teaching, but I didn't agree with the way that they went about everything and the curriculum and a lot of the things that they were doing at the time. And I was off the chain in school. I'm not gonna lie. I was a bad kid. I had a bad attitude.
Yeah, I can
I
believe
was
that.
popping off at the mouth a lot,
Yeah, I can see
and I was very rough as a youngin'. I was spicy, y'all. I was very spicy,
that. I was scarred as a lad.
and and there's like I said, a handful of teachers that throughout my school years actually got into me and was like relatable to me in a way. It made me feel like, okay, this is not just somebody trying to get at me or come down on me or be the system towards me. You know what I'm saying? It was another human being treating me as another human being, and that understood that everything that I thought was BS, they knew was also BS. But they also helped me to understand that to a certain extent, that is the system and that's the way it works. And you have to use that to your advantage and get through it. And at the end of it, you come out better because you're more educated. You have some type of sense about you. Even if it's not necessarily the curriculum, at least you had social interactions and you had development of some type of common sense.
Facts. I'm with that all the way. Um, Agreed. Yeah, and it's I don't have a orthodox teaching style. I gauge what I do on the capabilities of my classroom. And what they allow me to do. Now, if you guys are gonna be some jerks, then I'm gonna have to be stern, Mr. Clark. No, nothing but what we're gonna do. If you guys are gonna allow me to teach you guys in the way that I like to teach, which is like edutainment, which is education and
Hmm.
entertainment, then we'll do it this way. But um, I told them today that I like to be up here and teach you guys, because I feel like I'm more than a teacher. I've transcended the realm of teacher into a bunch of the different titles that most teachers fall into, where you're a mentor or you're a big
Correct.
brother or you're a father figure. I've jumped into that. What up, Justin? JH, what's cracking? But I want to look at what Stephen White do because I addressed this in the classroom today. It's hard to tailor the class to the slowest kid in the class and yet keep the brightest kid also interested, which is definitely correct. So what I told them is this as well today was I've fallen victim of trying to have my classrooms all let's all grow
Do.
together, let's all pass together, let's all get up there. Um, and in doing so, you find yourself trying to help some of the other kids to reach where the other kids are already there and the other kids are waiting. Um, and you don't do it on purpose. You just want everybody to, move up. You want them to move up. Now, depending on what level they're already at, they could have moved up already and they just aren't just
Mhm.
getting it the way that the other kids are getting it. And now you're holding the other ones back. So, um, and that was in my earlier years. So now I meet kids where they're at, wherever they're at, right? They could be here, they could be here,
Mhm.
whatever at, and just move them up at their own pace. And they decide if they move themselves up. Where I don't hold anybody just stagnant until these people can get to that level, and then we just go up from there. But now you get the work and you move on throughout the chapter because you're ready.
Mhm.
You've proven that you've done this work. You've got proficient on the quiz. You've got proficient on the test because you were ready to take it. So now you're ready to go to the next chapter or the next unit. You didn't do so hot on the test. So you stay on this level until you can show and prove that you're ready to go. And so now I'll have different stages in the same classroom where
Mhm.
I'm able to facilitate more than just teach. Now they are able to move at their own pace. They're able to, go peer to peer learning, and they're able to kind of see like, man, I need to be in that group because they moving. And then so they even challenge themselves to do better. So this group of kids don't know it yet, but we just adopt. Oh, they know it now, but they don't know that I am going to try to make them my very first classes of students to blast the EOC exams out of the water. And the reason
Okay.
is we have a new curriculum that we're piloting this year, starting out this year. We looked through several different curriculums over the summer. It is
All
high
right.
time that science got a new curriculum to try to help us score high on the EOC exams. I came from a school where I was a number one teacher in EOC tested area of biology
Mhm.
and getting high scores
All right. Look at you.
for like 7, 8 years. We were
That's what's up.
blazing, but we had a great team and we worked the curriculum the way it was supposed to be worked.
Mm.
Me moving from there into a science team that is in the doo doo, I am not used to that,
Yeah.
right? So with me not being used to that, I'm trying to figure out why everybody in the school, like all the content areas, is shitting on that. Like, oh, you're
So are they allowing you to kind of head up the curriculum aspect with this one?
this is the year they told me to leave because my scores for the last couple of years have been the highest.
That's what's up.
So I'm
Congratulations,
putting
man.
that
Let's
on my
go.
back because normally what I would do is, and I guess what I've really been doing is I go in my classroom. I know what I need to do. I know where I need to get them. I get them there, you know,
Mhm.
and because it was more, the team wasn't a gelling. All right, I'm used to a gelling team where from my
Right.
last school, and this team doesn't gel like that. So some people had to retire. Some people, had to get off of different subject areas and stuff like that. And so now this year they've asked me to take on two people that are teaching biology with the new curriculum that I'm teaching, and they wanted me to kind of head it up, mostly because I'm 6 years in and the other people are 2 years in, but
Mhm.
also, from the other from the scores that they received and the results. So, with that being said, I'm putting it on my back, right? Now I've got to tell all the tips and secrets that I have that I've kind of used to try to make sure that the kids, but it's really no secret. My kids want to do good because they want me to do good. They want to make me look good as their teacher. That is something you can't teach. Kids have
No,
got that because they enjoy you as a person and a teacher.
mhm.
And it
That's a
comes,
bond that's developed.
yeah, exactly. So my rapport with my students is A1. I have got to get that rapport first. Even with this new crop of students coming in, they nervous. They don't know about this. They've heard about Mr. Clark, but they don't know how he really is and all this, that, and the other. We heard you a good teacher to have, but are you really? Because you coming off kind of, you talking about we gonna be doing a lot of hard work and you gonna make it fun, but a lot of hard work. They not used to it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But when I start telling them different stories and talking about X, Y, and Z and how I grew up in the same area y'all grew up, and I know exactly where this is, and I know where the best Chinese food is in the U, like they all like, oh, okay, well he kind of this, that, and the other. So now I've done found these different little bonds that I have with the same students,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna make them. I'm gonna teach them, and they're gonna learn, but it's gonna be so much fun that they're not gonna know that they were learning, and then when it comes back, it's just gonna hit them. And with the new
Mhm.
curriculum, it's super interactive. I can feed it to them in small doses, and they can get it,
Oh, that's
and
good.
it's just gonna be cool, man. I think it's gonna be all right. And I got two other teachers that are super cool and very similar in their classrooms. They can also get that same rapport in their classrooms, and they're super smart. One's techie, and one is so like he's super good with cutting and linking and doing all of that stuff and sending it out to kids. So when you pull it up, it just is right there.
Oh,
And
okay.
Miss Steinman, who was actually on here last week, she has awesome rapport with her kids. She's funny, she's bright, she knows a bunch of different like uh little uh strategies to just kind of get kids into it. She loves to do like lab stuff and tangible stuff. She doesn't mind getting her hands dirty. Like she did soil samples one time. Like there it is. What up, Leash? There go Felicia. Yeah, that's she is a senior this year. Aren't you a senior this year? I keep wanting to put you in the junior. I keep thinking I got one more year with you. Felicia is. I saw her earlier today. She's going to do well as well. I love seeing her coming in the chat. She's faithfully coming in the chat and representing and supporting. So yeah, I really plan on trying to rocket this. Oh, no. Yeah, she be straight. She be going off. You gotta forgive her. Yeah, these kids, man, they know who what teachers they can rock with and what they can't rock with. But she said it was just the first day, Felicia. You don't think she gonna get no better?
Felicia said, "No, I'm good on that one."
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. She's definitely different, Felicia. She's definitely different. You might have to get to know her. I'm for real, for real. You might end up liking her, man. She's different, man. She's different. LC always trying to get in the hot spot. You got a lot of stuff to talk about. I ain't even brought the hot spot yet. Back yet. She's weird. I know, Felicia, but you're gonna encounter a lot of weird people in your life, man.
I'm weird.
In your life, but definitely in the world. You just gotta kind of like let them be weird. You know what I'm saying? I ain't
I'm
kidding.
I'm weird, but I'm a good kind of weird.
I can't find any results from my Fins of Fury. Ah, Ben Cheek. So yo, she said she weird. Weird is hilarious, man. She is nuts. What's up, Miss Smokey?
Hey.
Yeah, Miss Smokey, cool for real, for real, for real. But are you annoying and stubborn
I
like me?
can be when I want to be.
Oh man, LC is in the second year in college, man, doing his marine biology thing. Did you ever get that Costa Rica trip and aquarium put together? No, I did not. Um, I just did get that empty 55 gallon, and now the instructional coaches have it. And me and Funk decided our Funk was on here, and we're gonna put some other stuff in there. But Danny Weshy said that he was going to bring me another 55 gallon up to the school. I forgot all about that Costa Rican tank. And maybe we can do it with that. I forgot all about that Costa Rican tank. That was the tank. That was the reason why I brought the 55 down there. As soon as the women got a hold to it, they want pretty fish. I want pretty fish in there right now. Like, oh Lord, aquarium, marine aquarium science is the correct term. He says, "Gotcha." Fins of Fury, man. Did anybody out there see it, man? I was at a watch party. It was a StreamYard watch party, and it was. I don't know. I don't even know what to say about it. It was interesting. I just say it was interesting. All the other teachers are cool. All right, Felicia. Well, you can rally around those teachers. That looks like the intro to the live stream. Oh, that's yeah, that's our when we went to that's when we was in Daytona.
Yeah, I was showing it to my friend a little while ago before we started live. I had it playing in the background.
That's what's up.
I don't want the light to mess up.
Thanks. Um, you didn't get a chance to see it, Smokey, did you?
I did not.
I was trying to mess with John Hudson, and who else was the announcer? What's my boy name? They'd be like, holla. Jay Wilson. They were the announcers.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So it was interesting. It was interesting. All right, Ben Cheek. So clearly you saw it. What you thought about Joey being pronounced the champion of Fins of Fury? I need some people on here, man. Where's my usual people at, man? Because I haven't had them up here. That'd be interesting to hear them talk about it. Because I was like,
I don't exactly know what Fins of Fury is. What could you explain to those
dude, you
listeners?
have not been on Instagram watching these people. All they
I
have,
really haven't. I'm
dog,
gonna be honest with y'all. I've been working a lot recently, and I've been pretty exhausted mentally. So I've been
dog,
limiting my social media intake a
dog.
lot
They had
lately.
all right. They had mad commercials. It's the fish tubers met up in New York for a syndicated pay-per-view fight, boxing each other.
Oh my god.
Look, Joey asked me to come out. Like it was crazy, dog.
Okay, now I need to see this. You know, I did kickboxing and mixed martial arts for 12 years.
Bro. Oh, did you? Oh, I didn't know
Mhm.
that. Oh, dude, you could have got it in. You could have got it in.
No, not anymore. I'm good on that. I don't.
Bro. All right.
I'm older now. I don't want to get hurt, and I don't want to get nobody else hurt.
Bro. They was in that mug going the distance. Do you hear me? Look, let me show
Wow,
you this, dog. All right, can you see what I see?
I can.
All right, so look, King of DIY LRB.
We went to Fins and Fury and watched a bunch of YouTubers punch each other in the face. There were some crazy punches. There were some classic face punches. There was girls, and there were some familiar faces. What's up, caveman? The final showdown was between Lucas Bretz and Joey Mullins. And while a good show was put on by all, in the end, Joey Mullins was crowned the king of Fins and Fury. Let us know if you think this was a fair decision and if you would go to more events like this.
Bro.
Yeah, I would absolutely go to that.
Bro.
Who wants to pay $1 million for a ticket to see Mayweather when I could see that?
Dude. So Rod fought this guy here he's a
three-time champion with over 30 fights. The Jack Hound Promotions super heavyweight kickboxing champion and also MMA champion Malik Smith. What do you feel you bring to the table as in far your skill?
Can I just give you a high five real quick? All right, so there's skill number one. We're talking about length. We're talking about experience. I got cardio. I've been doing this for a while. I can throw punch after punch, round after round. You hit me 2 times, I hit you 4 more. It's going to be a banger. It's going to be great.
So what do you feel that you went from fighting a YouTuber, a fellow YouTuber, to fighting a real fighter?
I feel like I should have it because it's a real challenge. I've been training hard. You've seen. I've been here for a whole year. Put my whole life aside for this. I think it's going to be a great challenge, and I think you guys are going to love it as well.
Oh my
Bro,
God.
all I got to say is he fought that dude. He fought dude, man. So look, it's old boy Troy from Cichlid Bros. You got to all right. Okay. Troy from Cichlid Bros. Austin, you got the next 2, and then you got Joey LRB. It was crazy, bro. It was crazy. But I'm gonna be honest, Larry. I'm gonna get back into this because I need to see where the comments are right now. Rod should be the champ. Okay, that's what I thought. And Mike said, "Ain't nobody getting knocked out this week." Right? Yeah, dog. I would have been trying to go for straight up uppercut knockouts, dog. Dude, Rod went toe to toe with that champion dude, man. Knocked him down a couple of times, bro. I was like, yo.
Dude, let's be real. How tall are you?
I'm 6'4".
Okay. Who do you think is really finna get in there and box with you?
I don't know. But I don't know.
Think about everyone you saw at Aquashella. How many people was your height?
Whips is taller than me.
Okay,
Ryan is taller than me. Yeah, that's it.
Exactly.
Ohio Fish Rescue. What's his name? Rich. Big Rich is by my
And out of those 3, who do you think would actually get in the ring and box with you?
You know, Big Rich will try to have some fun, but I already tried to cream his ass the last time. Look at hey Ben Cheek. Look at IMG first pitch. Yeah. Ben Cheek be rocking, man. Man, dog. That was something else, man. But Rod, so it was under the pretense that Rod was going to fight Joey, and a lot of people just kind of got into it because they got to join at each other and on Instagram, on YouTube. Man, the stuff started going back and forth. It was crazy. So everybody was into it. So tickets started getting bought up, everything else. But since they were promoting the fight and also fighting in the fight, they couldn't fight each other because there's money involved. Possibly they could have made a deal to, take a dive and all that type of stuff. So that's how Ryan ended up fighting that champion, and that's how Joey ended up fighting LRB. And so they were just trying to put a card together to just have some people going at it, and it was crazy. Hey Ben, what did you think about Hudson and Jay Wilson as commentators? I gotta say that Hudson looked the part. Man, John went and bought him like a for real suit tux, like he had the burgundy shirt with the tie. I was like, okay. This is what's up. He played the role for real. He did his thing. Real quick, shout out to Watts' Water, man. Jay Watts is 45 today.
Hey, happy birthday.
Yeah. What's going on, Watts? Yeah, man. Yeah.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Yeah, man. Right on, Watts. I thought I had your little thing spot on here, man. But congratulations to the homie Watts on his birthday. It's a lot of Leos, man. I feel like it's been a lot of birthdays. My son's birthday was August 9th, and I feel like from there I just been hearing about birthdays just going crazy. It's nuts.
I trained my fish.
Trained it to do what?
So like usually when people like tap on the glass and fish tank, they be like, what was that?
Yeah,
Well,
because
mine-
you're not supposed to tap on the tank of the fish tanks.
Right. But mine, this is very, very thick glass. So I gotta like knock on it for them to have any type of reaction, number one. Number two, what I've started doing a while ago is I would tap on it a couple times and then toss the food in there.
Mhm.
So now if I knock on it, they'll all come out up to the top because they think they're gonna get some food. See?
Very good, Smokey. Can you teach him to roll over too?
Shut up.
Man, they just see you and be ready to eat.
End.
You don't get that Harry Potter basilisk out of here. No, it be times when I come downstairs and I'll try to just come up to the glass and look at them, and they all want to hide and stuff. And I'll be like, all right, bet. And I'll come and knock on it, and they'll all come out.
That's what's up, though. You need to set up another tank. You just are falling too in love with that one. You need something else.
I'm working on it. I swear I'm working on it. It costs a lot of money, and it takes a lot of wrist work to scrape and reseal the daggone silicone on a 150. All right.
What's up, Russell? Do I have a store? Yeah. The Fishy Biz Aquatics that's near you. Yeah, no, that's that. It's funny because when I got the name, I put Fishy Biz Aquatics all as one word.
I'll be right back.
I did not know that there was a place called Fishy Biz Aquatics. When I got like the domain name, I was like, man, this name hasn't been taken. Cool. And then so Russell, are you in? Is it in Ohio? Is it in Ohio? Or because I looked them up and I saw a couple of people who went to Fishy Biz Aquatics, the store, and I saw a bad review. And then Primetime Aquatics went, I want to say last summer, and he gave them a good review. And he had mentioned my name to them, and they reached out to me. And we actually they were probably, they were wanting me to kind of do a tour there. Fishy Biz Aquatics tours Fishy Biz Aquatics. So I forgot where it's at. Oh, Michigan. Okay, Michigan. Was that in Michigan? Let's see. Fishy Biz Aquatics store. This says Farmington High School, Lamar Fink Street. Oh, yeah, Farmington, Michigan. Yep. Sorry about that, Russell. Yes, absolutely right. Yeah, so I kind of like went back and forth with them for a little while, and they were like, we absolutely don't have a presence on YouTube. So when you put it in, if you put it in, my videos usually pop up, but they will still have that logo that says Fishy Biz Aquatics. And I was like, oh man, now I gotta go set this place on fire because they took my
So
name.
when I
It's
search
pretend.
Fishy Biz Aquatics on YouTube, yours is the only thing that pops up. I see another one that says Fishy Business, but
Okay.
the only one that I see when I search yours is your logo.
If you put it in all one word, I should pop up. Yeah, so I'll pop
See, it
up.
pops
But
up
if you
for me
put,
either
but
way.
so look at what it looks like when you just put in Fishy Biz Aquatics. Even all one word, their business still pops up.
Okay.
Just so I could just show you.
I wonder if it depends on the browser that you're using as well.
Oh, maybe so. Because if I Google Fishy Biz Aquatics, this is me, this is me, this is me, this is them. And they just have it called Fishy Biz. But if you look at the actual store, it says Fishy Biz Aquatics.
Aquatics.
3 words.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And apparently not a bad store. I think what's his name? Dan. Who's the dude to do the barn? Is it Dan's barn or something? Barn, something. He went and did this place and he tore it up. He was like, it's dead fish everywhere, and the tanks look like. But I believe they had to go back and say they were in the middle of doing something, and so when Primetime Aquatics went, he was like, it's definitely a decent spot. He said, everything looks good. Oh, and there you go. There's your Fishy Business. So that's a different one. Everybody using the Z on there. Unless, you know what I'm saying? Unless that was, I don't know. Maybe it's both of them. I don't know.
My bad. Hold on.
No. Fishy Business in Ohio is closed. Okay, so it was one in Ohio. I wasn't that far off. Most predatory fish that I own. Ben Cheek says he has Umbi or Dovai. I don't know how predatory it is, but the only thing the biggest that will eat meat would be my Starry Night, that Tilapia Starry Night. Stephen White has a Jaguar. I don't even think you can. If you're talking Jaguars and Dovai, I wouldn't even throw a Starry Night in there. He'd get tore up. But yeah, so, yeah, I wouldn't have mind some people talking about their view on Ben's of Fury. So I'm gonna need. Let's get to this. We 38 minutes in. I'm gonna need more tanks, which means more fish, which means more of my students getting into the hobby, which means we got more younger people getting into the hobby. Jerome has a betta is his most predatory fish. Kiara. Let me see that fish. What that looking like?
I don't know. I feel like for me, the most predatory one in here would probably be the Jack Dempsey.
I got a female Jack Dempsey, and she is a straight up killer, dog.
Although my Texas cichlids and my peacocks did beat up the Jack Dempsey.
Wait, what?
Not too long ago.
You got a boy Jack Dempsey or a girl?
Male.
This girl Jack Dempsey, she holds her own against everything. I got Bishers, I got the Starry Night. She killed 2 male Jack Dempseys prior to me getting her.
That's my male right there.
She a cold piece. Yeah, that male be beautiful. Got the green face and then tinted out.
His fins got beat up real bad not too long ago. They're just finally starting to come back.
What about them peacocks?
Back.
Peacocks jumped them.
But see, the peacocks are only half his size. This is one of the peacocks right here.
Russell has a vampire fish, a pariah. Have you seen this damn fish?
Oh, those
I've
things are
seen this
so
fish
cool.
one time in person.
I've never seen one in person, but I've seen them like in videos, and they look so cool.
Bro, how do you have that? First of all, Russell, I need to know the dimensions of your tank. And you live in Michigan? Because I'm never coming over there to visit you. Look at this fish. Look at this fish. That is ridiculous.
Yeah, their
Bro,
teeth go up into their mouth, like their bottom teeth.
into your
There's
body.
holes in the top, and they go
in-
up into
yeah, it goes into you, is what it's
it.
gonna happen.
That too.
Man, that's crazy, bro. And he has it's a 28-inch vampire pariah. Is crazy. One of his most spread. Hey, we gotta follow Russell, man. Wherever, if you guys aren't following Russell, you gotta. What's your channel, man? Somebody put Russell's channel up there. And I haven't heard from Bunny Viper. Anybody heard from Bunny Viper? That's a great question. Green or Red Texas says Ben Cheek and Steven.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember whether she was on
600
Vibe Stream on Thursday. I don't remember if she was on or not.
She usually rocks into my live stream all the time. I haven't
She's
heard from her.
usually in ours as well. I'm not sure if she was in or not Thursday night. I don't remember off the top of my head.
The dude has a 600-gallon.
Oh my God.
Where do you stay at? Does it have its own house too? Like
Pretty much.
Russell got money, y'all. Or just a hell of a deal.
Oh, he said he doesn't have a channel.
Don't have a channel. Man, we need to see that thing, Russ.
I mean, if you had a 600-gallon tank, do you think you would have the time to freaking work on a channel?
Probably not, but I think I had the time to just take pictures and throw it up so people could be
That's
like,
a lot of
"Ooh,
maintenance right there.
I feed my pariah lots of different meats and live fish. I bet." All right, Russell. So check this out. You don't have a channel, but I do. So send me some pictures to FishyBizAquatics@gmail. FishyBizAquatics@gmail. Put Russell's fish, and I will showcase a couple of your fish every live stream. We got to get you rocking, man. That's gonna be dope. Look, Way already made you a channel. Russell, this is your channel.
Hey, look at that.
Fill it out. We made you a channel. Yeah, show me it eating. Show me the fish that you're feeding it and the meat that you're feeding it.
Yes, please. We would love to see
Russell out
that.
here, man. Russell's got to see it. We got to see these things. This is dope. Oh man, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Oh man, thanks for coming in here, Russell. I appreciate it. That's great. Yeah. All right. So everybody who's listening, who's gonna end up rewatching this and then the playback, and if you're in the replay crew, beat that. I bet Russell's Payara vampire fish versus anything you got. Funk, it's gonna eat your little funky flower horn. It's gonna eat my Starry Night that I think is so tough. Because I thought my Starry Night could beat your flower horn. We'll put them both in a 600-gallon, and we won't have any more. We won't have any more flower horn Starry Nights. We put in Russell's red-tailed catfish. So now I know that Boss Aquatics has a red-tailed catfish in his 70-gallon pond that he put in his basement. One of my favorite LFSs has a red-tailed catfish. It's stupid big and it can't even move. And he feeds it shiners. Oh, that's interesting.
So, on the subject of flower horns, you mentioned a second ago. I was explaining to a coworker of mine the other day what the bulb on the top of a flower horn's head is called.
The KOK.
And while
did you
I was
pronounce it, or did you say the KOK?
Oh no, I pronounced it. And while I was in the midst of that conversation, a customer happened to walk by, and the look on his face, because of the context in which I said it, I was talking about one of my friends that I call my fish man. He's one of the guys that I buy my fish from.
You get fired.
loves flower horns and is obsessed with them. And his saying is that the bigger the KOK, the better.
Oh
But
Lord.
he also pronounces it. And of course, he does it jokingly because, you know, obviously how it sounds.
Mm-hmm.
And I had made that remark to my coworker, and the guy walked by and just he turned bloodshot red and got the biggest smile on his face and couldn't do anything but just keep walking. And then I heard him give out a little giggle as he got toward the end of the aisle. It was the funniest thing. I felt so embarrassed. And I really wanted to run back up to him and be like, hey, just so you know, by the way, I was talking about fish. That conversation was not as unprofessional as it sounded, I promise.
That's crazy.
But out of context, yes, it sounds incredibly unprofessional and inappropriate.
So that is the other fish that Russell has.
Oh my God.
So here is my question to Russell. He says it's one of his prize catfish. And then I said, Russell, are you really that guy from River Monsters posing as a mild-mannered guy in a random fish keeper's live stream today?
Right.
Those are my 2 ponds, and that's all. You need nothing else. You need nothing else.
Oh, shoot. My mom's calling. I got to hop out of the stream real quick.
All right. All right. So, Russell, check this out. That is Russell at SeaWorld. So, check this out. Funk always asks me to just get like a fish that'll just grow out. So, I'm getting like a 90-gallon. That's probably as big as I'm going. I'm not doing 600 and I'm not doing ponds. I live in St. Louis, Missouri. I don't have no room for anything like that. All right. I got too many kids. I'm a teacher. I got too much stuff going on. Excuse me. He wants to give me one of his Fahaka puffers. That thing gets, 18 inches? That's too big. I am not a fan of just having one species in the tank and that's all I got, like my mascot or something like that. This Starry Night is as big as it gets, and thank God I have some other stuff in there with the Silver Dollars and the Bisher and the Jack Dempsey. They're living together. I did put a sunfish in there that kind of stirred things up for a minute, but the sunfish has found his spot. He knows that he is not the king of that tank. Now, if I had GNC, where the hell have you been? We're 48 minutes in. I just finished talking about fish and fins. We got Russell, who has a pair of Payara vampire fish in a 600-gallon tank, and he also has a Jow catfish in his pond. And what I was just saying, Russell, to finish my sentence is, if I had a vampire Payara fish, that is a fish that, one, you probably can't put with anything else. So it would have to be your center fish. But two, man, I'd probably be scared to death to feed the thing myself. I would have to throw fish and shoot it like a 3-point shot Steph Curry from the door and feed that fish. That just sounds crazy. You should take that Fahaka. No, I'm going to have them send it to you. Email me your address. I'll send you the Fahaka because clearly you can get these big old tanks wherever you're getting them at, and you're making it happen. You crazy, man. You better ask somebody, man. That was D1 stud, man, back in the day. I've only got bitten once. Yeah. See, Starry Night bit my finger once, and it felt like if you took two shoe bottoms, and popped your finger, yeah, no problem. The Vampire Payara, yeah, man, that's taking some flesh off, bro. Damn that. Oh, and it was by the Payara. Oh, that's all bad. That's all bad. Is Ben Cheeks still up in here? Yeah. What are you doing? So look, Russell got bit by the Payara. What are you doing? Yeah, it said it left a hole in his.
I bet it did.
Right. I told him, I said, man, I have to shoot fish into that tank, man, from the door. I'm not doing this. None of this dangle stuff. No.
Shoot. Let it bite me. I'll be skinning and gutting and frying it up.
Craziness, dog. Took a while to heal. It's crazy. GNC, who should be the champion of Fins and Fury? Ben Cheeks said it should be Rod. Rod looked great out there. That's all I'm gonna say. GNC, you give me the final because you was the one that hosted. You give me the final verdict.
God, I would be terrified of some type of like crazy bacterial infection after a bite like that.
Dog, a fish that leaves a hole in your skin and in your body is crazy. Yeah, no, that's
anything crazy. That leaves a hole like that. I mean, I've had dog bites that were really bad, but they didn't like leave a hole.
Dude, Russell, are you somewhere where you could show me this? Like, are you sitting like next to it right now? I would love to have you come up and see that. I know.
Oh my God, yes.
I don't know if you had plans to come up or anything like that, or I don't know how you found me because I don't never remember you being in my live, but I'm glad that you're here, and I hope that you come every Monday, and I hope that you don't get bit anymore, so that you can stay alive to come back on Monday. That would be cool. It would be cool. All right, they're going to StreamYard to come up. I was about to ask GNC to come up to get me his play-by-play of the Lucas and Joey fight because I agree with him. I agree with GNC, and he also agrees that Rod should probably have been the winner of the whole thing. But I do agree that if Joey and Rod went at it after seeing Rod, bro. Oh, wait a minute. He said he had some more stuff. Dude, the dude got let's do it. Let's see what he got, bro. I got a 309-gallon with a red dragon arowana and a big pleco.
See, I thought you said all you had was those two. Now you got more. What else you got?
Every time we talk to Russell, he got more stuff popping out of the wazoo.
Look.
What else
what's the profile picture? Is that an Oscar? I can't really see. It's small. Is that an Oscar or is that a parrot?
Man, I bet that's not neither one. It looks like an albino. I don't know. It's small, but it's probably some wild. It's probably some big wild.
You know what?
Big ass fish like it's probably a batfish. He went out and beat that fish. The only KO tonight. I'm telling you, GC, it was straight. It was straight. He said he's
the only ponds I have. Okay.
Let me get so he got something to talk about. Now let him get big so he gets okay. Saltwater. Joey would have been hospitalized if he went up against Rod. I agree. KK, see y'all later. All right, wait, appreciate you. I would definitely upgrade my. Wait, but I should definitely upgrade my payout. What you gonna upgrade the vampire fish to? Oh, he said it's a 6-inch Oscar.
Right. I thought I knew what that profile was. That looks like the shape of an Oscar. It looks like an albino tiger Oscar.
He said he has more tanks.
Oh, please come up, please.
He might not be by his tanks. He might not have wanted to come up. All right, Russell. So look, If you don't come up tonight, because we probably not going to be on like for too much longer, because we both got to get up in the morning. I've got a classroom of kids to get ready for their second day of the year.
And I got a salon of dogs to groom
at my high school, but I have plenty of tanks at my high school. So make sure that you subscribe up, Russell, and check out some of the tanks I have at the classroom. I'm with my students that I'm turning into fish keepers from my biology class. And I would email me, fishybizaquatics@gmail. Some of the stuff that you got, I would love to kind of show the students some big fish, and also the channel, big vampire fish that somebody has at home. Like, that's crazy. 1,500-gallon pond. You got to have acres to do this.
do you live in paradise?
Or a farm, or are you selling these things?
Did you buy an aquarium?
I did, GNC.
Like
it was cool. It was cool. I really
can you do that? Like those people that bought the zoo?
You said what?
Like, you know, those people that bought the zoo. I wonder if you could buy an aquarium like that.
And you can buy whatever you want, man. You got enough ducats, denare. Oh,
imagine how much it would cost to maintain.
I got one more Monday in the United States because I'm going to try to go live in Rome, Italy, because I'll be there on that Monday when I'm there for my training that the school's sending me. So that'll be super cool. All right, 4 aquariums, 2 ponds in my fish room. So he has a fish room, and he lives in Michigan. So Michigan fish room. I wonder what that looks like. And you must got to have that thing heated, right? Because it's cold in Michigan most of the time, right?
Wait, or are your ponds indoor ponds? Are they like an old indoor pool type of situation?
We're talking about a 600-gallon tank. We're talking about another 300-gallon tank, and we're talking about
a 1,500-gallon pond. He said
1,500-gallon pond,
or like 2,000 gallons.
2,000 gallons.
4 aquariums and 2 ponds in the fish room.
Well, what's the 4th aquarium? We did the 300. We got the 600. We got the 2,000 pond. We're missing 2 aquariums and a pond. No, it's really hot right now. Oh, it's indoor, says Russell. Hey, I need a tour, Russell.
Yes.
Are you there now? Russell? Man, I hope Russell isn't catfishing me. He knows too much stuff to be catfish, right? This can't be catfish, right? Am I getting catfish?
It's funny, the irony in that term.
He got this big jowl catfish. He's got no one's come up here and said these things, and these are real fish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think he's real. Hey, I'm from the show me state, man. You got to show me, man. Hey, I'm from the show me, man. Where redbirds bob and weave. We got to see what's up, man. 600-gallon, 5,000-gallon, 300-gallon, 110, and an 800-gallon. What's in the 800-gallon? What's in the 110?
Oh my God!
Because the pond has the catfish, the 600 has the.
I'm assuming the 110 is probably the Oscars.
He catfishing you. I don't know, man.
Get back.
GC, did you want to come up? I sent out the link. This pond went from 1,500 to 2,000. Now it's 5,000. It's a catfish. Hey, Smokey. GC said we might be getting catfished by Russell, man. I don't know. I want to believe in Russell. Let me get a shirt on real quick. Man, you're always shirtless, man. My 110 has a horsehead catfish and a pike cichlid and the Oscar died that's on the thumbnail. Mariah, are you getting all this?
I'm listening.
All right.
Oh,
So
my bad.
we got the
What'd you say?
horsehead cat. We got a horsehead cat in the 110, I think.
Okay.
Read it to me again while I type it out. Horsehead cat.
Okay. 110 has a horsehead cat and a lenticulata pike cichlid, and the Oscar died.
All right, horsehead catfish probably does it get any bigger? Okay, it's in the 110.
Damn,
So
he said his Oscar busted the lid.
what he said?
His Oscar busted the lid. His Oscar died.
Damn. Extremely rare catfish. Yeah, so look at this catfish. Now, how big does this get, Russell? How big does this horsehead catfish get? I'm gonna share. And these frontosa are tripping. All right, Smokey, we got the horsehead catfish up here. Cannot get it anymore. I love that thing. It was hand fed. Oh, my Oscar bus. Okay, the Oscar. Okay. I'm not the biggest Oscar fan, but yeah. All right, so horsehead cat. All right. That looks like it doesn't get too big, but it's in there with have two, but they grow about all right. Grow to about 12 inches. Skip, what's cracking, man? Dude, we got Russell on the line, man. Russ just came into the chat, man, and he said he has a vampire Payara fish. He has a jowl catfish, and he has a horsehead cat. And I'm looking up the other thing now. Lenticulata pikefish. And also, Skip, did you see Fist of Fury? I got GNC in the back. He's going to give me his breakdown while we are trying to see if we're getting actually catfished by my man Russell here, which I think he's telling the truth because I have no reason to figure that he would come up here saying all these real fish.
Okay, my bad. I'm back. I'm sorry. I had to move.
And I definitely want to see them. Luke, I've not even heard some of these names.
Huh?
Particularly pike. Is it a pike cichlid?
I think that's what he said. Let me see.
Damn,
Yeah.
look at this cichlid. Is dope.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
That's wild looking.
Man, you know what? It looks like a elongated. I want to say snakehead, but not for real. But it looked like the mix between a Jack Dempsey and a. Look at this one.
That's what I was thinking. It kind of looks like a Jack Dempsey.
Like a Jack, but it's got a. Oh, that mug is tough.
I don't know.
I don't know. All I can say is, way to go, Russell. Like.
Yeah.
You got some stuff. Matter of fact, you need to follow Tabarak Aquatics, spelled like this.
I'm curious to know how much
he has some nice monster fish. Tabarak Aquatics, Russell. Skip, those cats.
I'm curious to know how much he spends on food.
Skip Daddy. Toski Woski is up in this thing. Channel member.
Hey.
I didn't see it. I was interested in fish keepers fight each other. That's all I'll say about it. Okay, so neither was anybody. I don't know.
Yo, Big. The question I got is how much is he spending on food for the fish?
Hey man, dude's got dough, man.
Hey,
What up? What up? What up, G?
What up? What up? What up?
What's cracking, man? What's cracking?
hey.
Chilling. How we doing? So, did you actually get all the tanks set up, Biz, in all the classes and whatnot?
Yeah, so all the tanks that remember I told you there was a special amount of teachers that I'm only setting up tanks for. So I got all except for the one that's actually next door to me, but it's just a 10-gallon. I was hoping to upgrade her up. But the people that were supposed to come and get my tanks so I could go get my 90 have not come and got these tanks yet. And I've had my 40-gallon down to half water so I can prepare to move it. So I'm thinking about switching out the whole thing. What do you think about having the Frontosas? I got 2 Frontosas and three compressor seps and 2 Calvises growing out in this 40. What do you think I transfer them into the 60 and give my wife's uncle the 40 instead?
Well, yeah. I mean, always bigger is better if you got the room for it. Especially you already got the spot.
Yeah, I mean it's still right here. It's sad to see it not filled with water, and I'm thinking that those Frontosas I have or do I move the Frontosas and the compressor steps to the 75 and move the chocolate cichlid and that little lab, that little rainbow, and that little African cichlid back into the 60?
What else do you have in the 60?
I don't have nothing in the 60 right now. These were in the 60, but I was going to give the 60 to somebody else. But now I'm looking at how big these Frontosas are growing in this 40 with these compressor steps. Now that I was getting ready to get rid of the 40, and I'm like, shoot, they actually might look pretty dope in the 60, and I'll just get rid of the 40.
Yeah.
I mean, but then how much bigger are they going to get? Because, I mean, then that still limits your time as far as how long they're going to be in the 60.
Yeah, but they'll be in the 60 longer than they'll be in this 40. But what I was going to do, honestly, whenever he was going to come get the 40, I was going to put both the Frontosas in here with the chocolate, the Synodontis, the Tetra, the Yellow Lab, the female peacock, and the rainbow. But I didn't want no issues. And they said they could probably be in there for a minute without any issues, but it would be 2 Frontosas in there with them. It'll be the 3 compressor seps and 2 Calvus, which grow slow. What do you think, Gabriel?
Yeah, I definitely would put the Frontosas in the 75. The bigger, the better, and it'll help. They're slow growers to begin with, so you want to have them in the biggest tank you can, so that you don't stunt that already slow growth. Okay. And they're beautiful fish, bro. If that tank's gonna be right there anyway, it's gonna pop. It's gonna look really good there.
Would you leave them in there with the chocolate cichlid? Because the chocolate cichlid also grows to be a nice size. Or is that?
I couldn't answer that. I don't know. I've never had a chocolate cichlid, so I don't know what their temperament is. But Frontosas usually, I've had them with many African cichlids, and no one messes with the Frontosa. Like, you just chill.
I haven't. I like to throw caution to the wind and put shit together that maybe people haven't thought of. I would love to see what would happen when I put the 2 Frontosa and the compressor seps in this tank and just have 2 Frontosas swimming with the chocolate cichlid and compressor seps and Calvises walking around there.
I mean, shoot, I've got South Americans and Africans together in this one, and they're doing just fine. Why not?
Bro.
Go for it. And they're different sizes and everything.
You guys gonna make me do this? Nah, that's gonna be dope. Russell says I would get bigger tanks. I bet you would, Russell, with 600 gallons. I'm talking to you, bro. I've got a teacher's salary and I've got 6 children. I can't do it. I can't do it. He spends $350 a month on food. My wife would kill me. I'd kill me. I couldn't even do it. My kids would never
Listen,
eat.
we be trying to barely spend $350 a month on our own groceries, okay?
Bro, look, and check this out. The principal's not playing. He is sick and tired of people taking off every Friday and Monday, Friday and Monday. He has made them official blackout dates. If you take off a Friday and a Monday, you get fined, docked $350 out of your check. Bro,
Wow.
he's getting a stamper to those abusing that
digital learning day.
Yes. I've never been one of those. I like coming to work. It just be those ones like I'm gonna take an extended weekend. I'm take Friday off. That's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Like, yeah, that's 350 sound like 700 to me out of a check. That's crazy. That's crazy. Wow. Does anyone know of someone breeding and selling frontosa? I don't know, Skip, but you can buy these up off me, man, if this dude don't come get his fish. I got one bigger than the other.
Shoot, talk to Vibes. He might got some for sale.
Does he?
I don't know.
Or Garcia.
Yeah, Garcia might too.
Drew, do you have a sign that says goon behind you? No, it says
good vibes.
It says good vibes. Although it should say goon. From here it does look like goon. I like that. Yeah, wait. Goonie goo goo.
So you don't like the frontosas, Biz?
Say it again.
You don't like the frontosas?
They're not mine. I was holding them for a friend of mine, and the bigger they got, the better they started looking.
Yeah,
unlike the Oscars. So I do kind of, I am kind of jamming with them, man.
Don't start with that.
Hey, man, you know them Oscars look crazy when they get big. You know it. You know they look crazy.
We already went there. We ain't going back.
It looked like Popeye ate a spinach and
Popeye a sailor man. Toot. Oh my God. Stop it. That was too creepy.
They do, man.
My only problem with frontosas is when they do get big and they get that noogle or whatever the heck it's called. That
Nuchal hump.
Yeah, I don't like that. Or
that do look weird, don't it?
Yeah.
And this one one of them is starting to get it, which makes me think the other one's a female. But those compressiceps, I guess, won't let them do what they're supposed to do. So I'm cool with it. I really want to move them, man. I really want to move them in the air, man. And yo, Russell, I already know, man. Get bigger tanks and live plants, but when I'm an African cichlid keeper, so live plants was never in the cards for me. So I don't really know how to keep them all that well. I tried to grow out an Anubias. I bought what's it called? A mother? What's the mother something? Like the big plant? Ain't it called a mother something?
Some people are.
Shut up, Smokey. What's up, Car? Hey, Car, you are the worst new best friend I've ever had, man. You don't call nobody, man. Your phone always off. I don't know how to get in touch with you. You just now rolling in here an hour. There's no love, man. There's no love, man. So go find a building and jump off of it. I don't know what to tell you, man. It's crazy. Man. It's the worst best friend ever.
Who said find a building and jump off it?
That's probably toxic. I'm probably not supposed to say that on this channel.
Oh my God.
What's up?
Disclaimer, y'all. That was a joke. Don't actually do that.
Hey. Back to this, GNC. So you say that. Oh man, I was trying to get John up here to see how the action looked like from ringside. He said today. Let's see what he said. Today's been a big problem. What happened? Oh, we didn't get home till 4 a.m. Okay. Yeah.
By the way, y'all, I'm sorry I'm eating on stream. I'm very hungry. I haven't eaten all day. This is my dinner, so yeah, I'm throwing down right now. Y'all gonna have to forgive me.
Yeah, so that Biz, I'm assuming maybe in a week or two, they'll be posting videos of these on their channels.
Yeah.
Close-ups from right there. I really wish that I could watch it again to see if I can see what the judges saw. The thing is, I had no bias. I didn't care who won. I didn't like or dislike either one of the two. So
Sure.
I felt that I was judging pretty fairly. And I don't see how Joey could have won. First and second round, I think LRB took it pretty clearly. Well, the first, Joey didn't do nothing. I thought he was just filling out LRB. Second round, the first 30 seconds, Joey came on strong, and then he went back to filling him out again. So the whole the whole 3/4 of the second round, LRB was on it. Yeah, he was sloppy and he'd run and he'd punch. He looked like a teacher fighting, not a boxer fighting. But he was throwing him up, and every once in a while he connected good, even at times like with both feet. Like he was like,
yeah, man. It looked like he was just wore out. Like, man, get off of me. But LR looked like he was really trying to get in there. Like he got a couple of good swift ones in there.
Yeah,
I would have had to give it to LR if I'm looking at it from where I was looking at it at. That's why I was wondering if John would have came up to see what it looked like from his end. But
I really got to watch this fight so I can see what y'all saw.
man,
yeah, and like I said, I always like to. I would have liked to rewatch it just to see that I see again what I saw. But even if, which I don't agree that there was a knockdown or a standing 8 count, shouldn't have been counted. However, they did, so that is automatically a 10-8 round. So I'll give them that. And the third round was kind of close, so I could almost see if they went Joey with that. But even if that be the case, then that would make it a draw. In no way in my head did I see a victory for Joey. I just didn't see it.
yeah, he wasn't. From the commercials that he was putting out, how he was going to attack and jab. It was nothing like that. It was like you expected him to come out pit bull dog style, but LRB seemed like he was more of the aggressor on
The whole fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, Joey. I think he said he had been in a bit of street fights, and maybe that's kind of what he expected. But I've been in a few street fights myself, and it's like you got 45 seconds of gas and you're done. So a boxing match is nothing like a street fight.
Right.
In my experience with fighting from kickboxing and mixed martial arts or street fighting, regardless, the person that's talking the loudest in the room is usually the person that gets knocked down first.
Yeah. The one thing that I was kind of, and I would like to find out if it happened or not, but Joey said that he thought LRB broke his jaw.
What?
So,
really?
At the end of the fight, he said, I think he broke my jaw. I won't give him a rematch if he asks for it. So Joey knows he lost. They gave it to him. And not talking shit. Honestly, let me start with this. Every person that fought on that card looked like they did good. They, to the best of their abilities. I feel that every single one of them should be proud of their performance.
Facts.
And it takes a pretty big man to go out there and risk getting knocked out on national, well, not TV, but on such a big
On
stage.
syndicated network or whatever it was.
Yeah. So I give them all props, and they should all be proud of themselves. I really feel that way. I just don't think that I have to feel that those judges were not real judges. Maybe they were. It just, I don't see what they saw.
Yeah, no. You would have hoped that you could have at least got some sort of judging that made sense when you're looking at it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, how do you judge the Sickly Bro Troy? He fought what's my man? Dude with the
All
red hair.
chunky dude.
Yeah, you could tell that Troy was running out of gas. All of a sudden, he was just kind of like trying to get away. If you're in that, they gave it to the person that should have gotten it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, you see the same thing happen with a more aggressive LRB and Joey kind of like,
Okay, Russell.
oh, he bought
And he
him.
got an Arapaima in 5,000.
Yeah, he's got the Dragon Arapaima in there, remember?
Oh God.
Yeah, he's got some stuff. No, he definitely got some stuff. Yeah, Russell, you gotta show me. You gotta show me. You gotta come up here on a Monday and
Need them
show me,
pictures.
Russ. I'm from the show me state, man. You gotta come show me. I don't know what's y'all state's names, man. What are y'all? Sportsman's Paradise or something?
What? Where, Georgia?
You're the orange state or something, right? Ain't you?
The Peach State, fool.
Same thing. And then what are you?
No, it ain't. That's
Gabrielle?
Florida.
I don't
Gee,
know what it's
you're
called.
from where?
I'm Cali. What's that? The Sunny
Oh.
State?
Sunny, yeah,
Sunshine
Sunshine
Some-
State.
It's Gabriel State. It's where I'm from.
State.
No, I'm from the show me state, so you got to let me see. I gotta see.
Well, shoot. Speaking of show me, it's 10:53 in the
Do
evening
you guys know what an Arapaima is?
here in the good old Peach State.
Yeah, we definitely know what an Arapaima is.
So
Oh, he
what's
said he has
Cali?
an Arapaima in his 5,000. I said
Oh.
a Red Dragon Arowana. Oh, so he's
Yeah,
got he's got some stuff. Don't you need
Arapaima's a
like,
monster fish too.
Arapaima is the monster fish of all monster fish.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the biggest freshwater fish in the world.
That thing could eat you.
That's the one that hit Paul Cafaro when he was trying to feed it, and he just fell in the tub and in the thing,
Mm-hmm.
and that went viral. And he was just kidding. That was crazy. Golden State, Florida, Sunshine State. What's up, J Rock? Georgia peaches are better.
That's right.
Skipper only. You see how Skipper chimes in on some of the stuff. He's crazy. What up, Life Lessons? What's up? Yeah, Arapaima, yeah. Oh, Melly Mel is up in the thing. That's Life Lessons. What's up, Melly Mel? Yeah, man. So I go in tomorrow for the second day of school with our students, and it's gonna be cool. So I have the 55 set up on a stand in Miss Stimo's class. I have a 20 long set up in the principal's office, also downstairs. I have a 50-gallon set up in the instructional coach's office on the second floor. I have it's not a 27-gallon. Give me
29.
some dimensions. It's all right. So you guys know how a 27, it's probably a 30-gallon. All right. I have a 30-gallon set up in the counseling office. Danny, when she said he's going to bring me another 55-gallon. All right. I have two 55-gallons set up in my room along with the 40-gallon. And I got a host of different 10-gallons that need to be set up in different teacher rooms once they decide that that's what they want to do. All right.
And Miss Stimo got a 55, right?
She did.
How'd she like her time here on your live?
Wow, she enjoyed herself.
That's
Went back
awesome.
to work. She was like, that was so cool. I was like, yeah, I'm telling you, man, it's fun.
Heck yeah, that's badass. No, it was kind of cool to see her up here. I actually think it's pretty impressive that you have some of your students come on here, and it just shows that you touch them in a way that it's more than just a teacher. Like there's some teachers that just punch a clock; they just want that paycheck.
Right.
But then you can tell that you have a better relationship with them, and I give you props for that. It's really, I'm sure they appreciate it so much more than they even realize they will in the future.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, whenever
For
you
you,
see
it's not just a job.
Felicia, she has probably been the most supportive out of all the students, and she has yet to get a tank. But she has been the one that has made sure that all the tanks in all the classrooms had water and conditioner before the water was poured in there, and made sure that the teachers fed, only a pinch every other day. She's been all the way through it. And this is her senior year. So and Funk has been talking back and forth with Alicia. They talk stuff to each other. He wants to actually get her a nice size tank wherever she lands, if she does college, if she does trade school, or whatever the case may be. So we're going to try to make that happen for her. I'm pretty sure she's probably not in here right now anymore. But she's always the first one to chime in. I had a student today, and I wish she just would come on. I told her, I said, if you got my notifications on, just come on, because I'm coming on tonight. And that was my main reason for coming on. She has also been instrumental in keeping tanks together at school. And she was like, do you know that Miss Fitter needs more food for her fish? And did you know that they need water? You want me to fill it up? Do you want me to feed? Do you want me? And she did that all last year. She took a tank home, and she came to me today, first day of school back, and she said she also last year had 3 of her fish die, which were her fish, and she just was upset, couldn't take it. She don't know what she did. She thinks her little brother messed her tank up, and so she was pissed at him. I was like, I don't know, baby. You just had like 2 guppies and a tetra. Sometimes they die. I don't know. Did you check your water? And she said, I did everything right. And it was just, she was heartbroken. So I got her some more fish, right? She comes up to me today and says, Mr. Clark. I said, what? She's like, the fish. I was like, you killed the fish again? She said, oh, they had babies. I was like, oh my God. That's what they do. Fish, mom. Yay. I give her a high five. She doesn't high five me. She just is like, it's too many.
Yeah, you were telling me about that earlier. That's funny.
So cute, man. I was like, all right. Sounds like you need a bigger tank. Let's go. So
just leave them alone. The parents will take care of them.
Yeah, she can bring some back and give those to the next students.
Which would be too. I'm gonna
pay it forward.
I'm gonna talk to her tomorrow and see if she actually wants instead of her 10, a 20. I forgot what fish I gave her. If they're guppies, then that's what's gonna happen. So I've got some. I need to actually do a video tomorrow. The guppies that I had over the summer, I had some with the cobra pattern on it. I had some with the flamingo tuxedo patterns on them. They all intermix and intertwine. I had some mosaics. They got some babies with some crazy colors, dog.
You had some fancy guppies, is what you had.
Them mugs look crazy, bro. I gotta show you some of those.
Do you see what Carr said down there?
She learned from Mr. Clark why fish died. He's a hater.
Damn, he went there.
He's a hater, dog. He's a hater. He just mad because he's the best new worst friend ever. But yeah, man. So I was super excited about that.
Did y'all see that Russell said he feeds the Arapaima whole tilapia fillets?
Whole tilapia fillets. I mean, you paying $3.50 to feed these monster fish.
Golly. I don't even pay that much to feed my dogs. And they get really good food. They eat like salmon.
Good tilapia, dog. Good tilapia, dog, is expensive. Right on, G Blaze, DJ G Blaze, new to the channel. Check it out. Man, we're glad to have you here, bro. Glad to have you here. Yes.
You're out of this world.
Thank you. Yeah, DJ G Blaze, you got any tanks or interested in setting up tank or anything like that? Let me know. Wait. Can you put Russell's link so I can check out it? He doesn't have a page. G.
So I don't want to
Russell,
call
do you
him a
have
liar.
Instagram?
He don't have a page. He just letting us know what he got. But G Blaze got a 40 breeder. What you got in that 40 breeder, G Blaze?
There you go, baby.
He has 3 months. 3 months in blue polars. Are we talking about convicts? Are we talking about polar blue?
Oh, that could be.
Blue polars, isn't it? What kind of fish? G Blaze? Okay, yeah, so polar blue convicts.
Those are like
You gotta
all
have-
of a sudden they're really hot. Everyone's talking about those. Like,
Man,
let's
you
say
gotta have them convicts.
A lot of people be hating on convicts for some reason, and I don't know why.
I thought it was because you just can't get rid of them. I'm not sure if
I mean, yeah, they
it was
breed like
because,
crazy.
they
but
breed like crazy, but then like nobody really buys them because everybody can just get them out. Is that what it is? These look
I
pretty
don't know.
good.
When I was back at the last store I was at, when I sold them, I ordered them on a regular basis and sold them quite frequently.
Really? I mean,
They're
these look
still
pretty
fairly
good.
popular. I mean, to the people that
That's a
you
dope
educate
looking
on
fish.
them, you know,
And
and
they
the people that know about them.
The convict is a what? A blood parrot and a what mix? What mix gives you the convict, or is the convict that gives you a mix?
No, it's the convict that gives you a mix.
All right, so you mix a convict with a what to get a what?
I mean, you can mix them with a bunch of stuff.
Well, is this what it actually looks like? It looks like a blood parrot in the cheek and the face, correct? I've never
I
had
think the polar blue. I think the polar blue convicts is a mixture of a convict and something else.
I forgot what it was a mix of. We were talking about this like a couple months ago. Male and female. It's a blood parrot and something else.
Go to the all results instead of images. Or type in parent.
Wait, King Kong it's King Kong paracichlid and a standard convict cichlid.
There you go.
A King Kong parrot. The hell? Oh shit, it's super red. Bro, you get that blue convict from getting this super red King Kong parrot. No. King Kong parrot times convict. Yep, there he is.
Mm-hmm.
So when I Googled it, it just says that it's from Central America. It doesn't say that it's a mix. But I don't know.
No, it's definitely a mix. I remember us talking about the polar blues was a mix of.
I mean, even looking at it, you can definitely tell it's not a naturally occurring fish. Like that. That's definitely a mix.
Yeah, you got a blood parrot, and I got them from somebody who had too many. There it is. See, they just giving them joints away. Them like, you about to have too many too, G Blaze. That 40 gallon gonna be packed.
Have you seen those albino convicts? Those look pretty badass.
Oh yeah, they're beautiful.
What are they called?
Albino is just
convicts?
all solid white. They're
The
badass.
albino convict.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check that.
There's Danny Aquatics. He has a whole tank of them. They're beautiful.
They kind of look. They look like when they're albino, they look like a saltwater fish because of their shape.
They look like a Look like an all white sunfish for real. This one, the one I'm looking at, dude. Let me see.
See what I mean? It looks like a saltwater fish instead of freshwater.
They are aggressive, says DJ G Blade. Look at this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Hmm.
It's crazy. There's so much fish. Like, if you could just have as many tanks as possible, you would never be able to have enough tanks to have all these badass fish.
Never.
Dude, for real. And Melly Mel is getting firemouth cichlids. He's getting convicts from Jeff Pelham. Right on, Melly Mel.
My fish man just bred some more Viejas cichlids with
Them
some,
Viejas is dope.
yeah, bred some of those with some flower horns.
He bred them with the flower horn.
Hmm.
He gonna breed.
He's also got the cross between the Viejas and the firemouths.
Man, he gonna breed all aggression. That's crazy. Yeah.
He's got some very crazy looking fish.
Ooh. That can't be right. Vieja. Flower horn. So you got a Vieja with a fat ass nuchal cock.
Search here, I'm gonna put it in the thing for you.
Here, I already put it. Here, I'm about to share. Oh, did I share it already or no?
No, hold on, got you. I'm gonna send you his name on Instagram so you can check out his page real quick.
Vieja hybrid.
Yeah, I don't know about those nuchal humps. I don't like that at all.
It's weird. It look like his brain about to come out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that sucker there. These be the ones that be like the best in the show too to make it so bad. They'd be like,
Yeah.
oh my god, the nuchal cock is too small.
It looks like it's got brain cancer.
Oh, it looks horrible.
I put in the
Dude, this one looked like it was mixed with a movie dolphin. Man, I hate the internet because you don't even know if this stuff is real or not. Like it's
You heard me, Drew?
What up?
I put his Instagram in the private chat if you want to check it out. Yeah.
All right, I got you.
He should have some videos and posts of them.
Yeah, I agree with that, dude. That kind of sucks that nowadays you don't know if something's real or not because they could just fake the funk on anything.
I mean, that AI stuff is crazy now. Even with videos, it's so real. It's hard to tell the difference. I mean, they got whole songs out now on the radio that's a straight up AI music artist.
Yeah, I'm amazed we're not seeing a whole lot more with all this. Right now that we're in this political scene, I would imagine we'd have seen a whole bunch more of these deep fakes. And they say that it actually takes much longer to prove that it's a deep fake than it is to actually make it. So, so I'm actually.
I mean, anybody with a smartphone can do it.
Dude, I saw this one where this teacher or principal, the principal I think got fired because they made one of the teachers, a disgruntled teacher, made a AI generated video or recording of the principal saying some stuff he shouldn't have been saying.
Yep.
And he got fired like boom, and then they found out like months later that it was a fake. It was never even him doing it.
Man, that's messed up. My kid showed me dancing. They just superimposed my body and made me doing this crazy dance. They was like, man, Miss Corey, we didn't know you was dancing. I was like, who did this? I'm going to kill them. This is ridiculous. And they just sent it around. I'm sitting there like, oh my God. Got me just dog.
It's
That
wild.
looks like suppose you don't have the video? You don't have the video?
I told them to send it to me, but
Oh man, you ain't
that
got
would-
it.
that will require them to have my number, and I'm not doing that. So I don't have
Oh, man.
That's funny.
Well, I know you got it in your email somewhere.
No. Stuff like that it comes and goes. They are
Any of the students that are in the chat, send it to my Instagram, please.
they are they got the attention spans of a mosquito. It'd be a wrap.
Well, shoot, we an hour and 40 in. It's almost 15 after 11, and I gotta be up at 6 a.m.
Yeah, man. It is 10:15. I gotta get me some sleep too, man. Get up and get these kids out the door so I can make it to school. Listen, appreciate everybody for coming through. Gabe, thank you for coming up. Mariah, Smokey, you already know. I appreciate you. Everybody in the chat, thank you so much. Russell, if you're listening, man, you got to come back Monday and show me what's cracking. DJ G Blaze, welcome to the channel, man. Thanks for subbing up, man. And we'll see you here on Monday, same time, same channel. Until then, the wet stuff is the best stuff. The best stuff is the wet stuff right here on Fishy Biz Aquatics. And I'm going to take you out, not the same way you came in. I appreciate everything. What about you guys? Anything?
No, sir. Thank you, everyone, for showing up. Thanks, Biz, for the invite. It was good.
For sure. All right.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all. And we out.